It's the 8:05 p.m. show with David Lovins. I'm your host. Terrible way to start a show. I wasn't going to do that, but it just happened. I love the sound from the phone. Keeps me alive. All right, let's turn on the light. And tonight, let's put the light over here. See how that works. I don't know if it'll look good. Of course, I'm smoking a cigarette. I spent my whole life silent. Now I'm talking. I'm all backed up. I have a lifetime of things to talk about. What kind of life have I lived? Who knows? For some reason, I'm still alive. I'm 57. I made around $23 today. I got paid from Patreon. And then I got paid for selling an art print from Fine Art America, also known as Pixels.com. So that'll buy a couple packs of cigarette papers, and it will buy some gas. So I'm relieved. I have gas money for tomorrow if I need it. So now that I lost a lot of teeth due to poverty, I don't pronounce things as well as I used to. There's some guy walking right in front of my car. Oh, I hope he doesn't bother me. I have a light on, so he's like a moth going towards the light. Oh, thank God he's walking away. People love to bother me. That's why I'm in Reno. I just want to be left alone. So yeah, I never run out of things to say now. I'm all backed up. I've been silent for too long. Guava nectar. I watched a Woody Allen video, stand up, on the Steve Allen Show from 1963. He did 6 minutes. He was only supposed to do 5. He could have cut out 1.5 minutes of that material. He did this weird thing with his left arm where he was leaning on the mic stand and holding the mic. That was his posture. Maybe he didn't feel too comfortable on stage. He needed something to lean on. He wrote other people's jokes before he decided, hey, I could perform them myself. He did really well. His material was laden with sex references. If I can't say the word sex on YouTube, I don't want to do it. We are sexual beings. That's what human beings are. Kids shouldn't be watching my video anyway. They should be watching Robot Chicken. I saw a Sesame Street collection of Robot Chicken stuff. It was the most violent Robot Chicken material I've ever seen. The standout one, I think, was Cookie Monster attacking the Keebler elves. And it turned into a whole Lord of the Rings thing where the elves armored up. It was pretty good. But they really got violent on Sesame Street. They really must not like that show. Then I watch a lot of Peanuts stuff. That was good. I like Peanuts. I like Snoopy. Snoopy's my favorite. I like him with the Sopwith camel flying through the air. Snoopy has a rich, imaginative life. I love the Peanuts comic strips, but when they had Spike, Snoopy's skinny dog cousin in the desert, I just wasn't into it. I don't get the point of Spike. Maybe Charles Schultz was frail at that point, and he felt all alone. So Spike was in the desert somewhere. Maybe it was about Charles Schultz's inner life, how alone he felt. Could be. Most artists are depressed on some level. That's why they draw. It's the only way they can express themselves. But now I have YouTube and I can talk. I don't have to be silent anymore. My channel's doing better since I've been posting 2 videos a day. I'm getting more hits and more watch time and more subscribers. So I'll keep doing it. Bitch wants to get paid. I love Dave Chappelle. And I'm a fan of Bill Mahar. I watched a 16-minute video, an interview with Bill Mahar. He's a smart guy. I wish I was smart like him. I just have an average intelligence. Nothing special. I'm not the dumbest and I'm not the smartest. I've done lots of dumb things in my life, that's for sure. We all make mistakes, but some of the mistakes I've made have just been ridiculous. I could never do stand-up comedy. They don't let you smoke in comedy clubs anymore. So what's the point? I'm a smoker. I love to smoke. So bleep it. That was an F-bomb. I talk about this every time now, how I can't swear on YouTube. It's annoying. I want to swear freely. Did Kamala Harris even have a chance in hell to win? God, I listened to her talk. I don't even know how she got nominated. She would not have been a good president. At least with Trump, we'll be entertained a little bit. I know he's going to say some wacky things. I can't take that stuff seriously. But Trump is smart. He knows what he's doing. He's a con man. Regurgitation. I'm just uttering what I heard. I'm re-saying what other people heard. Alright, so let's see. So I wrote articles for Patreon today. I have 3 paid patrons. But I saw this comic book video guy talking about Frank Frazetta. My jaw dropped looking at his list. He must have had 50 patrons. But his videos were good. He edits. And I got to learn things about Frank Frazetta that I never knew. When I was a teenager, people weren't too crazy about Frank. He was talented, but he always had these really sexy women. And I don't think people in Utah really understood how good an artist he was. So I was in Utah. Those Conan the Barbarian paintings, that was the only Frank Frazetta art I really knew or had access to. Now I love Frank Frazetta more than ever, having seen work from his entire career. He was born to draw comics, and then transitioned into oil painting and made more money from that than he did with the comics. It's actually too bad he did that fantasy art. All the female figures had to have clothes on. I'd like to see his unclothed paintings. My goodness, I don't see why it matters. But fantasy art is for teenagers, I guess. So you're just gonna have scantily clad people, and that's about it. He probably had naked drawings in his sketchbook. He probably went to life drawing classes. But it looks like he worked from photographs a lot. Some of his figures are really good, though. He knew the human form well. His depiction of Conan is the best. So I don't know why they didn't dye Arnold's hair black in the Conan movies. Every story, it describes him as a black-haired Cimmerian. I don't know why they made that decision. Okay. So one guy in the comment section, he actually likes the videos I've been doing lately. That's pretty cool. Maybe I have a fan, a new fan. As long as it's working, I'll keep talking. I've been spending a lot of time alone with no one to talk to. So that's why I came to make these videos. Plus, I've been on YouTube for so long with such limited success that I'm just going balls out. Well, all right. Yeehaw. What else should I talk about? I drew some pictures today. It's a whole production, even for my pen drawings. You have to think of the idea. You have to have a piece of paper and pen ready on the clipboard. Then you have to draw it. Then you have to sign it. Then you have to take a picture of it. Then you have to upload it. Well, that's pretty cool that I can draw something and not before too long I can have it up on the web somewhere. Sometimes in multiple places. I've been posting my art on LinkedIn. The job I want is as an illustrator, cartoonist, or as an artist. I don't want to work some stupid warehouse job. It's ridiculous. I have other talents than making boxes. Oh yeah, I had some religious people comment on my video about how I need a job. I guess that video attracted those kinds of people. You know, they could send me $1, but they just pray for me. It really doesn't put gas into this car. I pray, but it's a joke. Because there is no such thing as God. Well, as a concept, Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, God, they're all in the same boat. Spider-Man and Superman are there too. They're fictional characters. I get why people think there's a God, but it's kind of archaic. Mother Earth is our God. She's right underneath our feet. And if she gets dry, she's not happy. She's gonna burn. Especially if you have 4,000 gallons of pollution over your head. Too many cars, too many people in LA. Everyone should just move out of LA. There's plenty of room in other places. The landscape of Los Angeles needs to recover. No new pollution needs to be put into the air. It'll probably take 50 years for the pollution to go away if you don't add any more. If you keep putting pollution into the air, it's just going to get hotter and hotter. Everyone needs to just leave. Then they need to limit the number of people that live there. No more cars in LA. Everyone's going to have to ride public transportation. And there's going to have to be domes over houses made of plexiglass. There's going to have to be big wind walls. Oh my goodness. People can move to Vegas or Bakersfield. They can move inland. Building houses on the coast has never been a good idea. Remember South America? Every time it's a disaster. You're taking a chance whenever you build houses next to the ocean. It's just a matter of time. Alright, that's enough. That was fun. I enjoy making these videos. There's another good 20 minutes for you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all the people who watch. And I pray for some smart people to come in and make sense of this world.